We need permission to speak in Trinidad and
I came out
Tobago.
this evening here to promote.
Tap the screen, guys. Share the live. Welcome, everyone. Everybody else who would like to come up on the live, you will have to hold on a little bit. Let my team come up, and when my team come up and they make the contribution, they will come down and let you all come up and give your contribution respectfully. Respectfully, we are not to incite any type of violence or disrespect to the Prime Minister. Right? Or any threatening remarks. Let's keep it respectful, everyone. Let us keep it respectful and decent. Okay, guys? So welcome to everybody in the comment section. Welcome to the team. And on YouTube, pleasant good night to the Workers' Rights Platform. Pleasant good night, guys. Welcome, welcome. I'm waiting for the rest of the team. Pleasant good night, guys. Pleasant good night, guys. Pleasant good night. Share the live. Tap the screen. I'm waiting for the team to come up. And please bear in mind, I could only bring up 8 persons at a time, right? I'm waiting for the, I was not waiting for the live to build, but it reached 101. Oh my God, OMG. Wow. Let the live bell again. Let it bell. Pleasant good night. Burna Boss, pleasant good night, Paul. Yes, Marks, I feel a bit stressed. All this negative energies, I would have now heard that is taking place in the country because, I was out at work today and, I wasn't privileged to be online because I have to take my work very serious. I can't be dealing with the public and on my phone all the time, so, yeah. This situation that is taking place, Joanne Funnel, pleasant good night and welcome. Or let's tap the screen, share the live. Wow. This is too much to tell Jesus right about now. Yes, I'm so lost for words, But I'm waiting. Let me share the live on my end, or let's continue share the live to everybody. All you know, share up this live. Share it up. Let's share up the live. Yes, Joanne, only God could work it out. Paul, hold on a little bit, my boy. Hold on. Only tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, guys. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Paul, when I reach home, everything is just coming in a rush. You know, I want to start with a prayer, right? I need to start with a prayer. Because, So let me start with a prayer before we continue, right? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Merciful Father, tonight, O God, I lift Trinidad and Tobago unto you in prayer, O God. Father God, we need you more than ever. We need you to look down upon this little island called Trinidad and Tobago and have mercy upon the citizens, O God. Father God, have mercy upon the citizens, O God. We ask for your Holy Ghost intervention. We ask for your Holy Ghost intervention this time and this hour, O Lord. Father, Lord, there's too much sadness, sorrow, and destruction that is creeping into this land, oh God. The darkness that is upon this land, remove it in the mighty name of Jesus, so that no weapon that form against the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago shall prosper. Father God, in the name of Jesus, I ask that you dismiss, disappoint, and destroy all the enemy's evil plan and plot against the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Father, Lord, in the name of Jesus, I ask of you, Lord, to intervene, oh God. Intervene, Father, Lord. Father, Lord, hear our humble cry, hear our humble plead, oh God. You're not a God of mayhem. You're not a God of destruction, oh God. Father God, why art thou so far away from us? Bow down thine ears and hear our humble cry and our humble plead. Father, Lord, I pray over Trinidad and Tobago, every household, every mother, every father. We pray over the young ones, every creed and race, oh God, Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, we cry unto you, oh God. Father God, we look to you for help, oh God. We look to you for peace, oh God. We look to you for stabilization, oh God. We look to you for everything now, oh God, Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord. Father, take full control over Trinidad and Tobago. In no other name but in your holy and conquering name, Lord. Take charge. So, amen. So today, Trinidad and Tobago, we would have seen people from different areas in Port of Spain come together in a peaceful march. In a peaceful march, a march for peace. And I don't understand a march for peace could turn into so much chaos. I don't know what is taking place. The government that we elect and put in power was talking peace throughout election. Now we are asking for peace. And where is the peace? And the only person could stabilize the country and put peace is the Prime Minister of this country. And where is she? All the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago is met with they are met with the police trying to shut them up. I don't understand. Well, if somebody could understand to explain this to me right now, archiving. I can't even, I don't know, all they are confused, you know, I lost the words, I don't understand Trinidad and Tobago, what's going on? What going on? All they can tell me what really going on in Trinidad and Tobago right about now? Wanting peace, crying out for peace, begging for peace, can land you up in jail. It is like it is a crime now. I don't know, but let me tell you, I wish God could come now, you know. I wish, watch me. I wish I could part the heavens and cry out to God right about now, because this is not what I see taking place in this country is not what we voted for, and it is not right. Why are they trying to silence the voices of the people? Why are they trying to keep the people from coming together? I watched that piece so much. Nobody came out there with a gun, you know. Nobody came out there with a cutlass, you know. Nobody came out there violence. All I saw is a set of youths come together to walk, to march for peace, you know. Jesus, I don't understand. But what is this all the government wants us to do? Stay silent and stay in poverty? Stay silent and stay in poverty? I don't know. Somebody tell me what it is that this government want citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to do. Stay silent, stay in poverty, stay under pressure. When they were the ones that promised us a better life, a better vision. I don't understand. Somebody tell me something. We voted for change. Is this the change, Trinidad and Tobago? I don't understand. Somebody tell me something. It is very frightening. I'm not a warlike person. I stand for what is right. But Trinidad and Tobago, I don't understand. Somebody tell me. Well, let's tap the screen, share the live. You understand? Tap the screen, share the live. This is too much to tell Jesus, but I feel like my head wants to explode. So I want to start with the first person in the box. Father God, I don't understand. First time in my life, I ever seen Trinidad and Tobago reaching this state. I would like all you to people in the comment section, make sure your background doesn't have any noises. If you choose to come to share your video, to come visual, make sure you attire yourself properly. And remember, our videos just go international, right? Keep are confusing. I am really confusing. I don't know. Is it that Trinidad and Tobago starting to go downhill? What is really taking place? Only tell me now. Mega, come up, Mega. Mega, come up.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night if all are streaming on YouTube. Good night, Jeffrey. If you hear me, good night to you. Good night to everybody in the panel. Michael, Amber, Chatter, Cherry, yourself, everybody on TikTok who watching the live. Good night. By the will, where the wicked shall flee, let the righteous pursue. I will say this over and over because we currently seeing every day how evil and wicked this government could be. And the government using the security forces of Trinidad and Tobago to disrespect, demoralize, lock up, and do the public citizens and them unjust. I never see a police officer had to pass no bill stating they can't protest here, there, and everywhere. Them things just go to the parliament. Since when TTPS could make them kind of decisions. So the bad boys and them put on the gun and say, no, we decided we're going to keep peace. Let me try and walk and thing now. Or they have a problem. Why they go up south? They going up south by putting the people because and all them who out there tonight. And they ain't going and tell them not more they march out there. Or talk to them about keeping the thing out there. So if you watch it, there's only one faction of society getting fight on right through. And it's over and over is the same thing. Over and over is the same wickedness. I can't see Kamala is not no Kamala again, boy. I tell you, I don't want to use them language on your life because I respect your page, but she's not a mother, boy. I tell you, she's a mother tale to be going on how she going on. Everything you looking to do, you only going on social media and standing up against things we're not concerned, and real things you're supposed to throw your support in your hand by you. That's watching it idly by. I tell you, whoever it is, or whoever demon inside of that woman, I hope to all God, it ain't reach by your doorstep, you know. Because when it reach by your doorstep, too late shall be the cry. You see the things that they're doing, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, it's a wicked, wicked, wicked act. It's a deceitful act. You're showing you defiant. You're showing you don't care about the country. I'm sorry for all the people who went last year and voted this government into office now. Because a lot of the people are shaming their eye, I'm telling you. From the big to the small to even the ones who trying to understand and all. Them and all have shame in their eye towards this government. But I never see a government get on so rebellious, don't care. Like if them in business about the people and them. And then when the people and them want to strike or to lock them up, when they talk about nationwide shutdown, you talk about bills. Create avenues for the people to pay the bills now. You himself doing that, you're taking away food from them out and you're showing them as the Prime Minister, I do not care. You want we to go back into our next 1990, you want we to end up like Haiti, what we really want, because people vexing, you know. And people outside of Trinidad and Tobago around the world vexing with Trinidad right now, you know. So all the decisions they're making, investors don't want to do no business with Trinidad and Tobago as much because of this current government here. Every decision these people and them make here, I telling you, it is heartbreaking, depressing, exhausted. If you stand up and you watch everybody in Trinidad when they walk in to go to work, school, in the grocery, people frustrated, exhausted, and tired because nothing that they do is the right thing. Or they extend the SOE till the 17th of June to do what now? To continue to kick down people, to badger them into not protesting and telling them when people come into the police stations or go into the commissioner of police to organize a march, or they denying the request outright, or they playing, or they stalling until the day, and then when they do approve, or they telling them they never do it good. Come on, we know all these tricks, we know all these antics. Kamala get head out your butt for once and trying to really deal with the people and them non-stop, and them so fighting on the people, they're fighting on the nation. And it's only because I have vindictive, bitter ways right now. That is why you're doing it. When you so hate we country, you willing to put the whole country under duress because what? Your hand done in the cookie jar? Boy, let me tell you something, and I say this without no fear. I hate that woman, boy. Because she hurted my heart. She just hurted my heart too. She hurted my people. I hate that woman. You see the wickedness she doing? I dislike that woman to have boy, the whole you and the whole cabal, I dislike all here. From she, Barry Potter, the Minister of Homeland Security, all of them, I hate all of them coming down because none of them ain't right for the country. None. It's only bandits they hire there, you know. Only criminals they hire there, you know. Only oppressors they hire there, you know. But nothing they ain't do good, Jed. Nothing. This country in such a dilapidated state since these people come into office. I never one day really had a problem with the way PNM do the thing, you know. I ain't saying they do right by the country all the time, you know. But nah, boy. Nah, boy. Better they just dig a grave and troll away in it. Better they dig a grave and they troll away in it, warrior princess. Well, what is government really doing, people, boy? All they provoking the nation to anger. And just know how all they have to. I don't want to say it, boy, but I'm going to say the reality of life is, if all they don't watch all themselves, there are certain entities outside of Trinidad that could come in here and cause mass destruction. All they continuously showing me that all they don't care about the people. You're using the security forces to go against the nation and bully them, take advantage of them. So then what next? Look, school going and close next month. How children, how families making out to buy books. The Arima Borough Corporation right now doing my money to pay workers. There's the next set of people going and get cut here now. And the list goes on and on and on and on. So better we really have a nationwide protest and show, well, we don't care. We don't care if we have to pay we bills. Landlords are calling on landlords, business owners, employers are calling all here to do all the civic duty, and don't fight on all the tenants, and don't fight on all the workers and them, and stand with them too. Because anything that's happening in the country not just affecting them, it go affect all their pocket too.
And Oscar and Sherry, you monitor the
Well, yeah, Princess, I just want to say tonight, I have nothing but mad love and respect for you and everybody on the panel, and we true brothers and sisters in arms who we stand up with. But I so fed up. I hate this country to tea, because I can't see the things they're doing right now. It's not aligning with good core and values and morals in this country called Trinidad and Tobago. And the more these people sit down in office for the next 3 years and 7 months, is the more pressure and problem we're going to face. I'm telling you. Right now you're talking, your head alone in it, and your mind's hurting me. Because we have to live in this mess. Come on, government. Come on, Trinidad government. Get all the act together before we get all the act together for all. And if all they take it as a threat, that is all here. Get all the act together before we get all the act together for all here. Because all they overdoing it, all they provoking and pushing people to anger. And when a dog back in a corner and he hungry, he'll bite you. So as always, I want to say respect to you and everybody on the program locked on and listening.
Thank you very much, Megatron. Mr. Michael, come forth and give your contribution. Michael.
Good night to everyone.
Pleasant good night.
You're just looking on it.
All right.
I'm just looking on it.
All right. And but here what you could do, Mr. Michael, there are some people that wants to come in the box. So if you want, you could come off and then when you're ready, you can request and I'll bring you back up. And ask them on. Go ahead, darling.
I might not have had it today, and the sleep done there already.
All right. Well, I had a hard day, but the show had to go on, yes, right? And Oscar?
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone, all the viewers on YouTube. This is a sad state of affairs that we are in. It is heartbreaking to see where we are going, and I don't know. It feels as if all hope is gone. The fact that police officers would take that kind of instruction and treat their own like that is what is so sad and scary. These are police officers who I'm sure living in communities, and they are taking instructions to dish out that kind of abuse. I saw the video and where the young lady was walking. She was a part of the protest of the action. She was walking her way, and then the WPC pushed her, and I'm like, why? The young lady was walking away. Why push her? Why the hate? Why they have this kind of angst against the population for? And I'm talking about the TTPS. Why? What is fueling that kind of that hatred? And it's all their own people. I wonder if they're under some kind of spell. I wonder if in the cloak of darkness they're going and they're assembling in a circle, and because the faces of the police officers is like they're angry. What they angry about? Why are they taking out the anger out on their own?
You one of them say that it's still 19.
You understand?
Hold on, Elizabeth.
You can actually see it.
Elizabeth, hold on. Just now I'm an Oscar. Now to the new people that come up in the comment section. Right, I'm allowing everybody to give their contribution. So when you have to wait your turn, right? Please and thanks. And when you come up, can you mute your mic? Right, go ahead and ask her.
If you look at the faces of the officers, it's like they have something to prove. It's like, I can't even describe it, and it's disturbing. It's disturbing that they would allow themselves to be used in this manner. So you're saying now, nobody has the right to speak to the media. Since when? Since when? Since when that is law? Where is the help? Where is the help for us citizens? Who do we turn to for redress? We are going down a dark and disturbing road, and the police, who is supposed to protect and serve, we can't even go to them because they're turning on us. They are turning on the population, and that shouldn't be. We are your brothers. We are your sisters. Come on. I'm appealing to the TTPS. Let good sense prevail. We don't have to go down this road. Don't push the population like this. Don't push people and back them into a corner. You know, you all are aware of what will happen. We don't want more bloodshed. And these guys came together because they had enough. They say enough is enough. We don't want to fight against each other. We don't want to kill each other anymore. Shouldn't our government be happy? The last time, who was the government that had the gun amnesty? There was a gun amnesty.
And Anaska, that is something I thought that the government would have embraced, to see, well, you know, the young men and women come together and say enough is enough. They want peace. You understand me? I thought the government would have wanted that. No, it's as if they don't even want to hear you. People are under pressure, you know. So, all right. So I would like, tonight I want to invite somebody from the UNC. Let be an MP. Let be just a normal UNC person that believes in the UNC and believes that what the UNC is doing at the moment is right. To come up in the box. Let us ask some questions. Because I don't understand what taking place, because there are some people, I'm not cutting you across there, there are some people still saying, give Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar a chance. There are some people that is in agreement with what is taking place. Nobody don't want to fight the government. Nobody don't want to war the police. The people are simply saying they are fed up. Enough is enough. When are you going to create jobs? When are you going to stabilize the country? When are you all going to put things in the right perspective? That is all the people is asking. That is all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago want. And up to now, they can't come up with one, not even a sentence. Not even a promise and say, well, all right, we're keeping this promise. We're going to open back up CPEP or whatever. Even if they want to change the name, they want to change everything the PNM did. But open back the jobs. Open back the job. And ask her, go on, darling.
I will sound very ominous, but I believe that, as we know, they want to push us. They want to push us into getting up and fighting against them. That is what they want. And I'm appealing to the TTPS. Let good sense prevail, for goodness sake. You all are humans. Let good sense prevail. We are under stress. We are emotional. People have the right to vent how they feel in a respectful manner. We understand that, but allow people the right to stand up, to come together in a peaceful manner. There's no need to be hostile. There's no need to be forceful.
Candace,
Listen, I am so upset, and it is scary, and it is going to get worse. It is going to get worse.
Mr. Aboud is asking to come up. Tell him, send a request now. I'm not seeing him here. I'm not seeing him here. Tell him send a request. Let him send his request to come up and I'll bring him up. Go ahead and ask her.
And I really hope that the army forces doesn't follow suit. I really hope they don't use the army as some bulldog to come after people, because it would mean that we headed into some kind of war, and we don't want it. We don't want no war. We just want the government to do what they said they're going to do. We want them to treat everybody fairly. We need things. There are people suffering. We need social assistance for some people who are not getting the pension, people not getting the NIS, people not getting the public assistance, their disability. Come on. We are not against the government, but you all are not for the people and doing right by the people. And it is wrong that you all are weaponizing the TTPS. It is wrong. We never had this. The last big protest was in 2015. We never had this. How come this wasn't going on? People was protesting by the waterfront. People was protesting all over. Why now? And I'm saying they have something in place. They are planning something. You see that June? They're planning something. And I really hope the plan isn't to rile up everybody and let everybody end up in the body bags. Right? So that's my contribution.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Chacha, go ahead. Mr. Abood, if you want to come up in the box, send your request, please. I send you an invite, but I'm not seeing you here. So send your request.
Good night, Candice. Good night, everybody on the panel. Good night to Workers' Right, Megatron, Anax on the Moon, Cherry. Good night to all you. Special good night to all you. Candice, where do I start? Start with the peaceful walkabout today, right? All the warring gangs came together today, right, to hold a peaceful walk. And I am speaking on, if I was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, somebody might, I don't know. If I was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, right, you know what I would have done? I would have sent my Minister of Homeland Security and my Minister of National Security down there to meet with the warring gangs and try to bring peace among, so the people will have peace. And the TTPS and the soldiers could have come out there, but not so heavily armed. You understand? Because the people and them come out for peace. They ain't come out for war. You understand? I see a soldier today and I swear Trinidad was Ukraine. This man have a bag, a clip. The man have a bag. And Jason De Silva zoom up on it and say, boy, where's that? It's a whole bag of bullets that man having it. Them bring them out for war in a Candice. Them bring them out for war in a. When you see a soldier moving with a bag of bullets, I sure in that bag we had is over 2,000 rounds of bullets that man had in that bag. You understand? The Prime Minister have no empathy. She have no sympathy for Trinidad and the citizens and them of Trinidad. And if she's listening tonight, Madam Prime Minister, you are a wicked and evil woman. To have the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago suffering the way we are right now. It's a year and 2 months. And ma'am, I feeling more pressure than when PNM was there for the 10 years. You understand? And then after all, you come now, and the nurses and them in Port of Spain General Hospital, you come and wreck the nurses and them vehicles. And then pound the nurses and them vehicles for what? Because you're here.
Tata, let me stop you there. I heard that was our own video, so we want to be fair. Because I don't think anything like that would have happened today. I would have known about it. So that would have been a video that would have taken place 2 or 3 months ago. That's what I've heard. But it still was wrong.
It still was wrong. You understand? And right now we are calling for the nationwide shutdown, Candice. We need that right now. Presently, we need that. The Prime Minister is showing us clearly she's taken away the rights and the freedom of citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, if Mr. Abaka was still alive, Mr. Abaka would have said, boy, the country is going down a very dark hole. Remember when he said that? He said Trinidad is going down in a place we wouldn't be able to come back from. Before Mr. Abaka died, that's what he said. Before that man died, that is what he said. He said Trinidad is going down in a place we wouldn't be able to come back from. You understand? And it's right there we are heading. Peaceful people coming out to walk about and all. They bring a truckload of soldiers. A detention bus. You don't see the detention bus, Candice? They bring out a detention bus to lock up people. And just like what Anak Solomon said, why the WPC have to push the woman and then after all they scramble up the woman on the van and arrest she? While it's all who assaulted the woman was just walking and saying, voicing her opinion and all they push the woman just to start, And it has some police officers were coming out there, and the police officers got there, but before they come out there, them police officers had to go in a meeting, and it's whatever the heads tell them to do, that is what they have to do. You understand? Candice, right now, I am sick and fed up, and I am fed up of this UNC government. I feeling right now like it's 20 years they're ruling over us right now. The present state of the country we're in right now, Candice, it have people coming out, it have people have nothing on your clothes on CPF, URP, forestry workers, and the Prime Minister is moving like she don't care as a mother, as a grandmother, and you hearing people are crying out daily and you just don't care. How much? I really don't know. And then, but I hear it straight from the point, but then after this nasty stinking mouth one, Philip Edward Alexander talking about Miss Penelope Beckle holding a candlelight vigil tonight, and he will go and hold one, and Philip, why you don't go somewhere and sit down? Nobody never voted for you, nobody never wanted you there. You understand? Go somewhere, you just there getting taxpayers' money, and you must be thieving just like Anna Roberts and David Lee and the rest of them. All is just a waste of time. Why are you just to call an election and call it off? All is just wasting people's time. And innocent people are dying. And the TTPS now is taking advantage of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Candice, how much more can we take? The pot is bubbling and it will bubble over. And when that pot bubble over, Candice, people will say enough is enough and come out. And hell go break loose in Trinidad and Tobago, We'll have
I really pray that we will
have a 1990 all over again in a Candice. Because how much more the citizens can take? The UNC government is ditching out unjust to the people and them. They're serving it daily to the citizens and them of Trinidad and Tobago. And the Prime Minister has nothing to say. She was the same one who said, they have no one will love you like how I do. And when UNC win, everybody win. Right now, Trinidad is not winning, we are losing. And we are going down a dark hole. And people, we have to come by. The only person I can see can rescue us from. And let me tell the citizens, and I'm taking the chances tonight, Candice, to say this to the citizens and I'm Trinidad and Tobago. When Miss Penelope Beckers come in power, you cannot expect this woman to fix what the UNC government is doing right now to Trinidad and Tobago. This woman will need about 10 years or more to bring back Trinidad to some kind of resemblance of stabilism. So they don't come and rush the woman and beat down the woman's throat and saying all kind of thing, because right now this UNC government is damaging the future of Trinidad and Tobago. And the only person who can bring it back right now, Miss Candice, the only person who can bring it back right now is Miss Penelope Beckers. That is my contribution.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Chatter. Sherry and Mr. Paul, I want all to hold on a little bit. So I have some new people up in the comment section. in the box, right? And I want to give them a chance to hear what they have to say. Is that okay with you guys? Cherry, Paul, and Paul?
Yeah, Lee, go ahead, Princess.
All right, now. Cherry, is that okay with you? All right, nice. So I have here Mary. Mary, pleasant good night. You would like to give a contribution? Sherry, watch your comment section, please. Somebody by the name of Oi. Mary, do you want to make a contribution? Going once, going twice, 3 times? All right, so we're not hearing from Mary. Elizabeth, pleasant good night and welcome. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Trini Thrones, pleasant good night, darling. If you want to come up in the box, you can. Sabga, pleasant good night. We're not hearing you. You need to get closer to your mic or turn up your volume. Sabga, we are not hearing you. We're hearing you very, very low.
Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you now.
Yeah, good night, everybody. I think
hold on. Jay, if you would like to make a contribution, send a request and I'll bring you up in the box. Go ahead, Sabga. Sorry about that.
Yeah, good night. I think something like this gang thing where everybody want to sign peace, I think you shouldn't even need to go into no commissioner and send in no documents. They say, they had to make plans and they had to watch this and watch that, but all the police and the soldiers was out there, so all that was to do is monitor the situation. I believe they don't want no peace. They want the war to keep going because crime is our business, and if they put down their guns, like they really don't want that. That's what I seen. I don't know. My sister-in-law was telling me just now that she say she believe if the gangs of them come together, she feel the police might be a little afraid now. But I don't know if the gangs will come together to go at the police that way. I don't know. But I think something like that, they should have just forget all this requesting and just let the thing go through. Because think about it, in all the past, every time I try to sign peace and thing, there's always obstructed. I believe they don't want no peace. Like they just enjoy coming and pulling out a tape and having a crime scene, like them enjoying that. It's too much. Every day somebody dying is all kind of 500 murders and things for the year. It doesn't make no sense. You have to put on that, you have to come together and do some kind of thing. Because if these people could say, let me come to peace, why we want to upset that?
And that's my thing. If these people come together and they decide they want peace, why isn't the government accepting that? Why are they feeling threatened by the man on the ground? Because for all the years, all they call them gangbangers, there's no good, they are murderers, they are killers. And they came together. They didn't come violently. And that is the trend. These people coming together for peace, to unite. And somehow or the other, they seems to be threatened by that. I don't understand how all they don't want peace.
You know how good it is to be where you could just walk the road and you have to worry about a man want to shoot you, you can walk and go anyway. No good I go be again.
But the Bible said that how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And people coming together. When I heard the peace walk, I said, right, peace walk. I may not be able to be there, but my prayers go out to them and I pray for peace. But only to find out the hostility, the negative energies came from the TTPS. Because I saw where a young lady was standing, a policewoman come and push she. And all she said was, don't push me. And she was locked up.
Yeah. I find like they're trying to take away people's rights now. You can't talk, you can't do nothing. You just have to be under siege. Every time you see the police, you have to be frightened.
No, I tell you, every time I see the police now, I feeling intimidated. I feeling a certain type of way towards them because I'm not seeing them as our protectors anymore. I see them as dictators. I
Yes,
see
it's
them
done
as
that.
people who have the rights to advantage you if they see fit. So my life, I feel so afraid. I feel so threatened. I am not feeling safe in this country, boy. I lose all trust. I lose trust in the TTPS. I lose trust in the government that I regrettably helped put in power. What they're doing to the citizens. We don't want a war. We want peace. And the peace is what they're against. Anyway, so I've got a contribution. I have somebody else in the box. Yes, darling. If you want, you could come off and allow somebody else to come up. Jay, pleasant good night. No, we have Olive. Olive, pleasant good night there.
Good night, you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I saw the attempt today, and I thought it was a very good gesture, and it doesn't matter who started it. What was most important was that they got these men to come together. And it's a good start in the right direction. I believe that some people want to claim, they want to take credit for things, and that's what happens most of the time. Kind of like what was already put in foundation. And we see they keep launching projects that were already made and done. They're relaunching as if they had done it to make it look like they're making progress. And it's really sad that they basically would have turned these boys off this evening. And they're going to make them bitter if they continue in that manner. We need to take the victories that we do get sometimes and not be concerned about who started it. Yep. That's what we really need to do. And this was a day where we should have said, we're not just taking orders. We are not robots. They should have said, let's stand and let this, because they could have followed them quietly and just make sure there was no trouble, and they could have allowed it. But that would require us to be patriotic, and we don't have many patriotic people here. What we have is people who are selfish, because as long as they are getting what they're getting, then they want their party. They're not concerned about things until it really get ugly. But I want people to pay attention and realize that this party was inciting violence when they weren't in power. And currently, it is as if they want it to get that bad. They want a reason and they want an excuse to keep this thing going. So we have to figure out who benefiting and what is the benefit. Because we could still silently protest in other ways. Yes, we could decide on one day we're not spending no money. What are they going to do? We're not spending no money. We're not buying nothing. We're not purchasing anything. The same way the Maxis decided that they would just let us spend however we spend. We could decide we're not buying nothing. So for one day, no money spent. What are you all going to do? But at the end of the day, we have to also remember it's a spiritual war we're fighting. And we have to pay attention. Because if these guys came out and we are saying that they are the enemy, and they came out and said they want peace, why wouldn't we accept that at this crucial hour, if crime is the biggest issue right now? Why wouldn't we do that? What is state of emergency for? Not crime? So why wouldn't we do that? It just don't make sense. And then they try to feed us nonsense. And I've seen Mr. Alexander go around and speak with community leaders as inspector. So what is the difference now? Why didn't you come out on the ground? Why weren't you on site greeting your same partners? You were saying, yeah, there's good. We remember. We ain't forget. You used to go and talk to community leaders. So why didn't you come out today and show your face and keep things in order? Yes, and keep things in order and say, okay, this is what is happening. It was an opportunity. But what I want to say is we playing pin the tail on the donkey and somebody had to be the donkey. That's what's going on here. They want a bubbly to beat. They want a pinata. Because if these guys come together and make peace, who are they going to blame? All these terrible, racist comments we see all the time, who are they going to blame? Who are they going to blame if we're not there for them to blame? Every day I on social media is a bunch of nonsense about what black people don't do, and etc., and how we just move and whatever. Let me tell you something. I love a Nigerian movie because you see in us. They want to make us feel we're not productive and we're lazy and we don't own business. Nonsense. Africans are self-sufficient. They are self-sufficient and they always get up and get. But they want to continue to put that in people's heads. I went to a secondary school where one of the teachers was literally telling people that he was never fired. But at the end of the day, people need to realize we need to grow a backbone and stick together. Not stand for foolishness, because it started somewhere. Some years ago, a man saw a woman getting roughed by police and he intervened, and then they was beating him like a dog in the road. That man cried when he went to court. A big hard back man. So now we here again at this point, we seeing how they handle things and how they handle people. It starts somewhere. People might be studying Alyssa standing up for what she wants to stand up for. But it starts somewhere, because if we could see you do that, we begin to think, what else have you done? What else have you done? What else you would do? Will it next be a child that is there with their hands up and you'll do the same thing? We do not know. And if the citizens are saying they're afraid, you have to reassure them. You have to build back confidence, not tell them you have to take that and you do accept. We are living in a democracy. This is not China or wherever it is. And we need to remind them that this is not China. This is Trinidad and Tobago. We are a democratic country. People also need to pay attention to what is going on in Parliament, because opposition walk out a few times, but don't let these people go and sneak past the little things they sneaking past, because every day is a distraction, and sneak past and try to manipulate laws. And next thing you know, it worse, because you see they was trying to say they could do certain things under state of emergency, where lawyers actually have to come out and say, no, that's not true. Because they are infringing on our rights every day. And if we give these people too much power, I'm not talking about the government, I'm talking about those on the ground, what is next? Because people are sitting there, and I know that people have information as well, and wondering, are they coming for me next in this kind of state? They could do anything and then say I something, right? Because while they arguing, and I hear the stories about what they say about the young lady and whatever in the shootout, etc. Everybody was debating, but I said common sense at the end of the day in Trinidad, in the daylight, that time of day, from where to where they had a car chase, nobody taped it. Police sirens on flying down. Nobody caught it on camera, but we are roadblock group all over the place. Nobody put it in a group. Shootout. Nobody put it up. Nobody saw it. Other than the camera there. All these things in these places where it have so much people, but they want us to believe the same Trinidad. That time of day we know it's peak hour. We know what's going on. They want us to believe them. We tell them it's not just that. The man's hands was up. So they give us a story. Yeah. They gave us a story and they want us to believe that story. But we are still saying it is all right to protest. Our country was built on that. Not the coup. The fact that the same black people came together with the same Indian people to fight oppressors. That is what they came together to do. Just like in America, the black people fought and then all the other races fall in and get rights. So we have to do better. We have to do better. But we need to stick together as a people and not get carried away, because they stick together. And I think sometimes that's what people just miss it. We need to stick together. But people keep pushing. I think that was a great thing today that I saw. When I saw that, I said, wow, look at that. Who get that together? Something moving. Whoever's the person or persons, if you're hearing me, keep pushing is a good thing. You will meet resistance, but nothing great does come easy. You have to dig hard for diamond. And it don't come out just so, it does come out like black coal. You have to dig the earth for gold. Everything you have to dig for. So keep pressing. That's my contribution. Leave it to the rest.
All right. Thank you, Ale. If you could come down the box now, let me bring up somebody else. Thank you for your contribution, my darling. So I have Jay. Jay, pleasant, welcome. You can give your contribution, Jay. 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 Going once, going twice, so all right. So I'm not hearing from Jay. Kitty, you can come on and give a contribution.
Can you hear me now?
All right, Kitty, we got on to Jay. Hold on a bit, love. Hi, Jay. Pleasant good night.
Good night. You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, good night. The narrative that they're really trying to push here is total chaos and madness. This is my point of view on this whole thing. I mean, the government is taking away the rights of we are the people and the citizens of the country. I mean, if we check the simple facts of this, at the end of the day, we the people, we the citizens is the one who contributes and pays for everything in the country. Right? And these police and them, the kind of thing that had the police doing to the people of the country, it is outrageous. These police is normal folks. These is workers. They working for we. You understand? Right? Is we the citizens paying the money for the clothes they're wearing, the vehicles they're driving. Not one government minister taking out money from the pocket and paying the salaries. We paying the salaries, which paying the mortgage, sending the children to school, all these things. And so we paying for them to kill we, oppress we. These police and they may have a brain to think, well, boy, you know, even though it's orders, this thing wrong, we really doing these people, you know. They have a conscience to understand what they're really doing, right? They could miss this is civil war they're going to lead to, right? But here the thing, Trinidad is our country. Now, you see, the reason why they just continue doing this and this government keep on pushing the hand more is because they understand the behavioral pattern of the people in this country. We have a 9 days kind of mentality now. They could shit on me. I don't know if I could say that. They could shit on me and we could talk about it and we wouldn't act about it. The last time somebody act about it was in 1990, right? When, you know, with Abu Bakr. When I growing up as a youth man, I thought Abu Bakr was a bad man. As I get a big man, I realized this man was a hero. You understand what he stand for?
Very nice person. Go ahead.
Right?
I said he was a very nice person.
Right, but not just nice, but he was a hero because it's the same same kind of corruption to the highest degree that was going on then. Now it even more outrageous is like to the 10th power, right? And it's absolute madness. And like with this lady saying, they just changing a narrative and they want to literally shove this shit down your throat and expect you to swallow and say it's ice cream. Yeah, right? And this is not, and the thing about it is, it's not about we alone, you know, it's about your future generation, your children to come, and your children to come, and the narrative. And what you're seeing, I support the UNC, real people support the UNC, I know you support the UNC, and what that hurting me in my crow now to see what these UNC people, they're showing the blatant disregard and racism, you understand, right? Because look, the cut down, the close down European CPEP, and here what? You know what they bring? They bring back the Indian people on the road, sweeping road and thing. You understand? Cutting grass. The predominantly Indian people. A big spit in your face. But that is the next issue. But what happening now with this thing with the police issue and thing madness, right? And I honestly feel, right, that we need to get rid of all the politicians, because I hear somebody say bring back Penelope Beckles. At the end of the day, Penelope Beckles is one individual, and she had to swing by what the people in the back of the party, the hidden ones, had to say. You understand? And all these
No. Jay. Let me tell you this.
Stop you one time.
No, I respect your contribution, but we don't have.
Hold on. I hear these people saying, I want to understand what's saying. Hold on.
I understand what you're saying. Jay,
something new. We need something new, darling.
Jay, all right, that is your opinion, but I don't appreciate you coming on this platform and talking anything ill about Miss Beckers. I am sorry, okay?
I never say anything ill about she, right? But at the end of the day, Miss,
All right, so we have Kitty, are you there? I'm not going down that road. We need somebody to save Trinidad and Tobago, and I believe under Miss Penelope Becker's watch as the upcoming Prime Minister for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the PNM could take a different turn around. Yeah, so from the time let's start bad and start to talk about Penny, either gonna jam it. Right? Go ahead.
You gotta let them know, don't come here and speak nothing bad about Mr. Penelope.
No. Yes.
Don't come here and
go ahead. Kitty, you might get in trouble. Your internet get in trouble. I'm pulling you on. I'm muting your mic, baby. Kitty, we are having some difficulties.
Good night.
Mute your background. Yeah, something wrong with your background, lovey.
Yeah. All right, okay.
I hear an echo and a static.
You know, yeah, man.
We are hearing you, but we are hearing a static in the background. So what you should do, Kitty, if you hear me, come down and come back up. I don't want nobody. All right, so I see we have Mr. Focus first here. Let me give Mr. Focus a chance to give his contribution. Mr. Focus, pleasant good night.
Good night to the panel. Good night to Candace. I see you grow up here in front of your face. Good night to Aniska Nomon. Good night to Chatta, Cherry, Paul, and the next person in the panel. I just seen Trini, sorry. Good night, everybody. Now, today I would have seen how the police behave with the protesters in the area of Port of Spain. And from history, I believe what the police is trying to prevent is a 1976, where the people would have marched in the street, the Black Power movement, and they would have shut down the country because of this one-party system that they had back then. Because around that time, it didn't have no opposition. It only had the PNM party, and there were certain members in the party that was very terrible. So outside of the PNM, people would have come together and say, all right, we ain't going down that road. We need our opposition. And Eric Williams himself would have forced our opposition in Trinidad and Tobago. And that facts. All party come from the PNM. And watch me, if you have to do the history, you go see that for your own self. But anyway, what I am here to say is this. What the police do with the protesters in the area of Port of Spain is wrong. And I would have heard you talk about Candace. I mean, do they have a conscience? And it seems to me that they are not using their conscience. Because just some years ago, there was a terrible accident, I think with Trayvon Nichols or something. It had a serious accident where the police would have been beaten up a next man and he ended up dying. And they would have charged the next policeman because he did not intervene. And a very serious law have been passed after that, and they call it the right to intervene, which was already existing in the UN Charter. So the mere factor that these police officers would have behaved rogue today again, you cannot stop people from demonstrating unless you deem the protest to be disorganized and people come into Pell Bottle and thing. But we know it could jump with speculation just how I do with the Justin Samaru case. But nobody there, you see people sit down, you see people marching for a cause. Only if you see it out of hand, people are bottling up thing and something could come out of people marching for peace. People marching for this oppression that we are facing in this country. And what you are telling us is that Oyo already subdue our constitutional rights already by imposing an illegal SOE. And Oyo taking this thing a step further. Last night before, when I would have came up on the live and I would have talked about the issue with the shutting down with the maxi drivers and them shut down the place. And you know what disturbing about this whole situation is Alistair Guerrero. Alistair Guerrero jump up on the maxi to skin up in front of a camera to make nice speech like if he's a maxi tout. Oh, we in the police, we are maxi. We give you a ride, the safest ride, like if he's a tout. That is not what the people of this country is paying you to do. It was a nice gesture. But you try to look good in a serious situation that the maxi drivers and them have been highlighting. And some of these nasty people and them, and I'm saying that without palais, some of these nasty people and them saying, why didn't protest years ago? Why didn't protest yesterday? Why didn't protest last 10 years? And if Oyo wanted them to protest for the last 10 years, tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, under what government that defines double overnight without consultation? Tell me. Tell me. You trying to tell the people at Trinidad and Tobago why Oyo didn't protest 10 years ago, but we wake up Christmas morning and all the fines double. All the fines double. This same nasty maxi driver that's saying his family had to eat and he don't care about the rest of the country in a different place, he would not come home and see his house, his children, and nothing that exists that is his own. And this is how selfish some of the people is in Trinidad and Tobago. So you telling you brave to come on the public media. I don't know if they pay to do that. Because you don't support the government, the opposition or the Maxi Taxi Association for trying to shut down the country to get results that the government ought to be giving and providing to the people of this country. You come on the news to tell people you don't care about that, your family had to eat, so what the hell? What wrong with the rest of Trinidad and Tobago? And as I said, in our next country, he had no home to go home to. He would have gone missing. This is how selfish some of the people is in this country. You seeing today, they're talking about Alexander. Alexander is one of the most biggest hypocrite that it have in Trinidad and Tobago. And he must do the honorable thing and step down from there. Just before this match, he begging, he pleading with the people at Trinidad and Tobago. That's scumbag that I call Alexander. Pleading with the people at Trinidad and Tobago. Let me come together and fight crime together. And you seeing people coming together. The 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 15, the 20 coming together and marching against the government that give you power, Alexander. You forgetting is the people that voted in there first, you know? You forgetting that in Alexander. People coming together and saying they're not taking what Kamala given peacefully. And you decide to mobilize the entire police armada on the citizens of this country. You know what this come like? This come like a police officer, like an army invading civilians, unarmed civilians, and just running the crowd and shooting them up. This come like a baby that can't even self-fight. You understand? They're taking them and they're advantaging them. These people was unarmed. These was children. And the brute force that faced the brute force of the police force, the police that's go in barracks and train for 6 and 7 months to kill, to shoot, to subdue. Some of these people and them on the street, they never had that kind of training. They come outside there because they see what's going on. They're facing the perils of Trinidad and Tobago. And you know what you're doing? You know what the government doing? You know what Kamala doing? Telling them, hey, hush your mouth. The worst thing you could do. You know why I just get, let me shift that. You know why I just get vexed for when I see certain parents operate in a certain way? And nothing so does get me mad, Candice. When a mother beat a child and tell the child, ask the child after, what are you crying for? Hush him out. That does get me sick. That does get me sick. Kamla Prasad Bisesa is an imposter. Yes, she was constitutionally appointed, but through lies, through deceit, and through many as she deceitful thieving ministers and them that would have thieved so much of money in past elections, in past stay in office, that they have money to support a whole campaign. A lies. Look, just here, let me tell you something. Just 2 days ago, when Nell Eversley went to the DPP and asked him about Arnold Roberts. And let me show you how clever certain people could be. Now, they didn't find no corruption on the minister level, neither the level of the general secretary. But that don't say corruption didn't exist within live sport, because we are seeing over $400 million just so was looted from the citizens. You know what is the trick to Trinidad and Tobago, how they were able to thief all that money from live sport and not get catch? They would inflate certain contracts, overload it, overpay. If one in the contract costing $1 million, they pay $3 million. And certain people would I say, all right, I give you $3 million, give me back $1 million. And the individual or individuals have so much money bank in another bank account that when you want a jockey shorts, he call him, hey, Vish, yeah, we're going on our jockey shorts. Trinidad and Tobago, we must come together and shut down this country democratically. We must march from Cedros to Port of Spain, from Grandi to Port of Spain, from Arima to Port of Spain. We must meet and shut down this country democratically. They cannot do us all anything. If all our we stand up, Kamla Prasad Bisesa is just one person. She's just one person. The TTPS ought to have some understanding. The opposition must now engage external forces to deal with this humanitarian crisis that it have in Trinidad and Tobago. They are causing so much a strain on us, and we cannot open our mouth and say anything. What the hell wrong with this government? What the hell wrong with Kamla Prasad Bisesa? And to any of you that still not seeing that Penelope Beckles is the only way out of this calamity that we in here in Trinidad and Tobago, something wrong with all here, because this thing here in Trinidad and Tobago is a two-party system. Rowley not there no more. We have a different leadership. And we must come out of this nonsense that we are not seeing. You UNC what went on in the next election. I fight election and I lost. Because the system is designed for is a two-party system. We must now watch on the hearts of the people that inside here. We would have been doing videos after videos, expose after expose, to show you people in their natural state. And you are seeing that Penelope Beckers is the only way out. We must stand behind the opposition and tell Kamla Prasad Bisesa, this is it. We fire in here today. We must go outside the Red House and fire Kamla Prasad Bisesa. We have that power. We have it in numbers. We have it in the strength of our voices when we come up on platform like this and condemn the action of Kamala. Just last night, the shutdown one our platform. And that is what they're doing night after night, day after day, because they cannot handle what coming out of our mouth. And we must continue singing this chorus day and night, day and night. We must now change our address. And our address must be in the caca hole, as some of them. That is where we address must be. Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. Good night. Good night.
All right. So, guys, hold on a bit here. We have Miss Felix here. Miss Felix, pleasant good night.
Good evening, everybody. Girl, I went to my vigil and I come back. It was
How was
good.
it? How was it?
It was good. Victor on his way back home. And of course, the opposition leader asked for both you and Mr. Renison.
Oh boy!
But I explained. I covered for you guys. Yeah,
but while you all was out there, we was on air fighting the battle.
Go 100% support. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. This is good. This is too much of nonsense going on in this country. You're not allowed to speak freedom of speech and expression. Get thrown out of the door. You want to govern this place under a state of emergency and people must be able to talk? Can this UN realize every time the UNC in office, everybody afraid to talk. Everybody mummies the word. They walk in according to somebody, they walk into the Bamsi species, not even a fat could come out. But when PNM in office, everybody could talk, cuss, call who name, tell who this, call who Oreo, call wherever. They could say anything. And when the UNC in power, everybody tongue tie up. They're afraid to talk. We're going to be, you hear what our political leaders say? When they ask you what country you're living in a state of emergency country. We can't say nothing. But is that?
Yeah, it's a state of emergency. Freedom of speech has gone out the back door, Michelle.
Yes. UNC, Philip Alexander coming up to talk about vigil tonight and throwing words and carrying on. Throwing words.
He said he was going to come across the street.
Come where? That's a big coward. That's only talk. Come where? So it had plenty police. They must tell themselves they coming. I see a black Prado was parked up somewhere. Me know if that is your own. But Candace, listen to me well. When you're custom thieving car and now you have big car to drive, is a difference, you know. You know that?
Yeah.
Send all the little black boys to make all the jail while you go with your nose clean. Well, I learned so much, I think, tonight. Oh, God, I had to talk in your ears. I learned so much, I think, tonight about who had car thieving ring, big car thieving ring, and from one thing to the other. But, boy, all you could talk from now till when? As a man says, only a bunch of crooks. All you continue. Go along. Bam, bam, go see him. My grandmother used to tell me that. All you continue. And see if, I want to see what the trade unions going to do because nobody can talk. And I hear my partner, I see OWTU say they're against it. Don't be against it. Always part of it. Don't be against nothing. Always part of all the confusion and the mess going on in this country. Always part of it. Don't come to talk against it at all. Don't talk. Always stay quiet. Don't say a word. It is too much. Look at, I come up here and I'm reading, people saying they ain't getting paid. Look how long people outside in the hot sun with cutlass, bruising up all their hand, getting water bladder. And all they wouldn't pay the people and them. But all they getting all their salary every month, you know. It's going in the bank. With all their perks, it's going in the bank. Right? That's all they could jump up. They didn't see them they're on the TikTok. Minister of Public Utilities. And the man with the white glasses. Yes, and the man with the white glasses, they're having a ball. They're having a good time. While people out here suffering. They don't know where the next meal coming from. Well, they continue. But a little birdie whispered to me tonight. They want to kill Victor. They want to mash him up. They want to do him all kind of thing. So they're saying by now in December, they go call the local election because you can't move him. Or they bring the laws. that cause him to be there and can't move him. It's all you bring that law riding. It's all you bring the law. So they're looking to call the election. All they call all the local election. Call it. Nobody ain't stopping all you. Call it. Call it. But the vigil was good tonight. The people came out dressed in the white with the candles lighting. And who don't like it, or they could sit down next to it and bite it.
Trinidad need
a movie when I done here.
Yeah, you have to air out your brain. Trinidad need prayers. We need plenty prayers in Trinidad and Tobago. Nothing is wrong with prayers. And I find if the government was concerned about the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, they too should have come out and keep little vigil too to say, all right, let me come as one and unite and pray. Why are they against prayers? You can't talk.
But Candace, how much vigil them had under the last regime? How much vigil they had?
No,
look, the little boy get killed in Tobago, the 2-year-old. They hold any vigil. You remember how much vigil they had? Use people dead to promote themselves. You see anything they talk about? But they ain't hold no vigil for the little boy. They ain't hold no vigil for nothing. Look how they get me a break with all the deceitful self, eh?
Them things
Vigil, Sharon. Them call me at night. I was going out at night with my aunt. She did come from the state, and them call me and they tell me, boy, you ain't coming the vigil. Philip called me, a matter of fact, and asked me if I ain't coming the vigil. I said, boy, I going out with my aunt. She now come from the States. You see, all right, he hang up. He called me back here now. You can't make a quick spin up there, boy. I said, I go see what I could do. I'll call you and tell you. He sent 2 other people to call me. The guy was the boy, Lal Chan from that vigil that was with Lal Chan from Princeton. And they say the boy was bullied. And when the facts and the evidence come out, nothing didn't take place. It was the contrary. You realize after a while you ain't hear nothing about that. They come and they win election. They talk about the bullying law that they want to pass. You hear them talking anything about that?
No, they wouldn't they cannot pass the bullying law. Take out the Y and put ER.
well, let me finish that now. They want to pass it. You hear them talking anything about that in Parliament? But these people and them, it's games. When Philip say, Penelope climbing on the carcass of this one, so what Barry Padarat do? I interview Barry Padarat. And they take the video and they send it wrong to the constituency for it to get some numbers. So why didn't come out and talk about it every part of Trinidad and Tobago with somebody dead? People could come in. At that time they sent me and Victor Roberts in the back in Princeton there where the man and the woman they dead in the fire. When we go in, the van run off the road, all kind of thing. Why didn't come now and fix the road in Princeton? Why didn't they move Barry Padarat from Princeton? Because of the roadway, people that started get up to blast him. So they move him wrong from there and hit him to put him in a safe seat because the money talking.
The road to the light, and turning in the light was getting too small. That road was getting too small.
Yeah, but Jeffrey, that whole road from me, I go to San Fernando is bad. That's even 20 song alone.
Well, oh God, that was I'm telling you. But these people and them, they're playing a game with me. And we must do them the honorable thing. We must hang the jack. That the jack in the hand. And we are the yes, we must hang the jack.
I hear the lady talk today. The lady talking like she in business, or they could go and keep all the national shutdown. Just make sure and pay all the bills. I said, but what trouble what trouble is this?
What are paying the bills with?
How people go pay their bills when people are unemployed?
With punching. They go pay it with punching rum and Grey Goose.
And rude boy. Because I wish you like rude boy.
Let me tell you, they're talking about carcass and this and thing and talking about penny and carcass. Let them don't talk about that. Penny never go and thief no car no way, no. Penny never had no thief and car ring going around the country and the region, you know. So let them know what they're saying. Get your facts right before you talk. It's time for me to open my blasted mouth. Come on, they come. Ask somebody talk. You see they lock up somebody else again. As you talk. You can't talk, you know. When the bloggers was cussing Dr. Rowley and the PNM and calling them all kind of names, call Dr. Rowley all kind of names. No,
I was there cussing.
Police that call you? Any police that call you? Anybody that threatened to lock you up?
No, nobody.
Thank you. But now, you're the same bloggers you use to do all kind of things. Now the same, you want to stifle, you want to cut off people's tongue for them not to say what they want to say. And as soon as you find they talking too much, and the same bloggers will go on against them because they realize it's a mistake they make. You're looking to lock them up. Or you're calling them to tell them you'll get them this and you'll get them that, but they have to stay quiet. Look, give me a break. Give me a break.
You see, you want to make them, some of them bloggers, more deceitful than anything else. Them defending the government without facts. When they talk about the 500 house, them not supposed to answer that. Them supposed to say, Jolene, look, they're talking about this house. Can you address this? But them putting themselves in front like Sheila and Amma for nothing.
But they cannot ask Jolene to answer to that because she's not the minister of housing. She's the minister of works. And the minister of housing himself can't answer because he's not running the ministry. He cannot answer. He don't even know what's going on.
You have to know which of them is what cheer them.
It had 3 ministers in that ministry, and none of them know what's going on. Is the chairman running that?
Yeah, but Sharon, these 3 ministers and them just getting a salary, and if you had to look at it, they are operating them junior ministers and them. They operate in the capacity like something like a permanent secretary or something. I think so, like a secretary inside the ministry.
But not even a permanent secretary, boy. Not a permanent secretary. Does be on the job doing the work. But they want to call me ghosts and call people ghosts. I wonder what them is. I wonder what it is. Look, call you. Before you see, I had to get myself in trouble on this life.
Yeah.
Let me put something in my mouth.
Yeah, but by saying them police and them playing tough down here. You have to send them Iran and see how tough they is.
Yeah, but as you're talking about the toughness of the police, them police and them is cowards. You understand? Them police and them want to interfere with little children. Them want to run little children and bring buses for little children to get little children off the road. And they know where the crime spot is, they know how much gangs it have, because just the other day, the US would have given them a paper with how much gangs it have in Trinidad and Tobago. How close they would have reached arresting the people, the gang members on that paper.
But I ain't got in across here, Jeffrey, but watch who is their leader, watch who is their boss. The one who in charge of all the blocks in Trinidad.
Oh, Lord Father Jesus.
But from Cedros to Toko, everybody know who is that. Everybody know who is the man that was in the police force, that was on the TV. I ain't gonna call no name. Everybody know it. That Dr. Ray Charles know that man had drug block.
Lord Father.
But yet still that man in government. That is how sad Trinidad, isn't it? And when you call him, they send the police say, you go get detention order. According to what Sharon said, Penny say, when the actor way is, you the state of emergency, you don't try that. Or you could come wrong me.
Okay, guys, I have somebody here. I want to give Curtis pleasant good night. I want to give you a chance to make a contribution. Curtis?
In the bedroom, hiding. Curtis in the bed.
Like the power restriction on Curtis.
No, apparently what they're doing is All right, so we have Sherry here. Sherry, pleasant good night. You can give your contribution.
Good night, everybody on the panel,
Night,
in the
everybody.
comment section, and on YouTube. That peaceful march it had today, I want to know if these police have a conscience. You know, now this is way off the topic, but it will come back to the topic. If police were allowed to protest, we know they're not allowed. They would have protest for their back pay and they would not want nobody to stop them. Right? Whether SOE or not. So when they send out oil to treat the citizens, like oil come out like them dog catcher with oil van, to put them in the back of oil van or his dog catchers now, boy, because the citizens are Trinidad and Tobago, these dogs now, boy. Or you're supposed to glad that these youths willing to put it down and unite. That is a crime fighting strategy. Or you don't handle, or you now get one easy from the citizens and or you ain't take it. Or you want to sit down and or they're sending all these police to brutally abuse the citizens. Why? I wonder if these police and them don't know that they have families and they wouldn't want nobody to do the family that boy. He is a police officer today, but he is also a citizen of this lawless dump. Why they doing us that? They have we like dog in kennel. It's sad. It's scary. It's painful. It's shameful. I don't know what else to use again. I listened to Penelope Becker's talk in that vigil. I listened a little piece. That is a woman of power, boy. That is a woman of power. And the only way out is through she ain't true in a boy. Or you hurting, or you doing the country go on in it go on, boy. And the government be putting power don't himself care. You come out to the long, but see about a week or two before Indian arrival day to announce Indian arrival day. But we spiritual Baptists could not shake we bell. Why is that? You want to bet it and have no Independence Day parade, no Republic Day, nothing. But come close to Diwali, shoot Diwali. Why it is all you pushing racism so? Why? Everything is a racist comment. That is why when people they tell me, you ain't going and vote, I reminded some of them. When UNC did when the last time, when Kamala went the last time, I went the election was the 24th, I went to buy double T 25th. And an East Indian man purchased one doubles and he dropped it on the ground. And he said, this is how we go, how are you niggas now? And all you still put them back. It's them pushing all the racism, you know. All the racism, you know. As I said today, citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, sit down with all your notepad and take notes. Because coming close to election, they will come with honeycomb bribes to give oil. And the mistake oil will make is give them a second chance. They go hang oil, you know. Because I know citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, they will sit down, they will take punishment and go and do the same shit. Because you might get them a little scrums, adolescent change, and they go settle for the adolescent change. When you use a big hard, bad grown man, woman, or whatever, you settle it for adolescent change. Because they will comedy honeycomb bribes. Citizens at Trinidad and Tobago, I am pleading. Trinidad and Tobago is bleeding out, you know. They don't want peace, according to the TikTok slang. They don't want peace, they want problems. They don't want that because they was getting peaceful walk. Nobody stopped the protest in Siparia, you know. Nobody stopped it. But every protest is half done on this side, in the so-called PNM people's side. Or you're setting up riot squad. Riot squad? For what? We all know trade unions accustomed protesting. Protesting is part of it. That's how you let's get results. But under this government, protesting is wrong. Or for the PNM people, when with PNM people, or you must never protest. So the next group of people to go and do a peaceful walk, put on or your jersey or your wear last year. Where UNC when everybody went, put on that jersey and go and do your peaceful walk. They may not stop oil.
Well, you know, Cherry, Cherry, that is a very good gesture. That is a very good gesture. Put on the UNC jersey, yes, and let us go and march because they say when UNC win, everybody win. When UNC win, Trinbago win. So we need to people really need to do that, and they might pay attention to us because we're looking for attention, you know. We're looking for the government to listen to us, you know.
Princess, don't take that chance, boy.
I just suggested because
don't take that chance and wear that jersey now.
We're looking to them for help, for answers. And they're not paying us no mind. So at least if we have on the jersey, they will say, all right, them is one of we, and then we assist. I don't know, we have to try something. Because
Candice, the amount of hate right now to the UNC, if you put on that jersey, I feel you get stood dog with it.
Yeah, I tell you.
Go around your dog with that today. The amount of hate. Yeah, we might get a cutters putting on that jersey, you know, the amount of hate people have for UNC right now. It makes no sense. Desist shop that.
If this is a solution, all they now come up with, why are they talking about it on the live for? They must realize all they making a mockery of them. That making any sense?
Pleasant good night, Trinidad. Good
night.
Trinidad,
I could continue with my contribution, please.
Yes, darling, go ahead. Trinidad madman, stay quiet. Yes, Sherry,
no,
go ahead.
I wasn't making it a suggestion. What I am trying to simply say is they're not shutting down when their supporters are protesting. When their supporters protesting, they don't shut it down. Watch the protests in Siparia. And this government, everything is PNM people. We are not PNM people. We are citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. But no, everything is... I don't know what's going on with this country again, you know. I don't know what to say, what to think, how to feel. Right about now, you know. Because it's blatant racism, disrespect. Hey, I don't know, boy. And I don't know what citizens would expect before election. What did they expect? You could clearly watch these people and know they had no good in them.
Yeah, as it does settle.
PNM did a lot of things, you know, and PNM have to take some of the blame, you know. Because if we wasn't looking for better, PNM would still be there. If we didn't lead a space for we to want better.
But them was working on it, you know. They was working on it. That is why, I don't know, I just say it. But I feel that is why they...
Paul, hold on, just so. Sherry, you finished making a contribution?
No, not yet. That's not.
All right, so Paul, go ahead and make a contribution.
I'm kind of choking. Go ahead.
Paul, go ahead and make a contribution. Go ahead, Paul. Sorry about that.
Princess, I don't know, but I feel these people are jealous of the PNM. No, I feel these. Princess, what a person will do? What a person will do when they are jealous against it? A person will go all how.
No, I don't. Yes, they're jealous of the PNM, but you know what? Who I feel they are intimidated by? Miss Penelope Beckles. They are intimidated by that woman because they know. But she's very articulate and she knows what she's about. Trust me.
Woman against woman.
All right, so I see in Trinidad Madman here. Trinidad Madman, you want to make a contribution very respectfully. I want no cursing. I want no cursing at the Prime Minister. Just behave, Trinidad Madman, just behave. You come on and you watch that laugh. Just behave. Let me hear your contribution, Mr. Madman. Mr. Trinidad Madman.
I never curse the Prime Minister in my life.
All right, good. What's your contribution tonight?
What I can say. Never get up in the morning. She's supposed to dead and she sleep. That the kind of wickedness she's supposed to get.
Not on this platform.
Not on my platform, Trinidad Madman. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but Princess, you don't know what she thinking in the night before she go in and sleep too about us too, you know.
Hello. Paul, listen to me carefully.
You tell me no cuss, I cussing?
Yeah, but don't come there and wish them thing now, man. I don't want them to flag the little thing. Oh, God, they're going to jump in there. I say I keep my thing with law. Trinidad Madman, I love you. Have a good night. Come off my life.
Oh, I'm muted. I'm not coming off. I'm muted.
This Trinidad Madman problem.
Princess, we get out of shake.
But oh God, boy, he mouth.
I watch him and I just smile because I know he might have no filter. Trinidad Madman, what you don't say it's on you. It is not on my team. Oh Lord.
The views of Trinidad Madman is not the views of this panel and the members of this panel. Please
This is why I say the people in this panel all is cowards. You understand? All they talking for the right thing and all they afraid to come out and talk the things. You dig?
Yeah, we talk.
All is coward. All expect things to work.
If they flag,
all expect things to work.
Trinidad Madman.
Keep yourself.
Talk the things.
I go mute.
Oh God.
I go mute. Any other contributions in the meantime?
Just again, a little shake up in the Senate.
What's that?
I see we getting a little shake up in the Senate, a little shuffle in the Senate.
Who's doing the shuffle around? UNC?
No. As I say, we not up UNC.
No, when you said that, my mind on Parliament, you know. No, Trinidad Madman, I know you're venting, and that's, you know, we people here, we brave.
Move along. Forget about me. Move along.
You brave Pro Max. You are very brave man. All right, so David.
On a real, so I tell you something. You see that
inside the group too in a militancy.
Listen to me. You see that girl called Alyssa?
Yeah.
I respect that girl to the fullest. And let me tell you something. Any next government is a coming to power. It's either the people of Trinidad and Tobago forget about UNC, forget about PNM. I don't care what nobody say, forget about them two party. You see Michaela? Jimmy Killer. Give the girl a try. You dig? And you see, Alyssa, anytime you had a, watch me, if you had a vote for a prime minister, I will vote Alyssa for prime minister. Mm-hmm. You see that little girl? The bravery she have, and the mouth she have, she could do things. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, so we have come to the end of this program. It's 10:25. Right?
Princess, tomorrow's Copper Christie ain't going to work. Tomorrow you get up in the morning and put on some plant.
No. I have my private job to do. Right?
Wait.
Trinidad Madman, I normally just end my live at 9:30.
At 9. Well, I'm shocking that you're late.
At 9:30, and the fact that we had so much people coming on, I give them a chance to come up and say something. Oh God, my life doesn't surround around politics. Oh God, I had to. You don't know if I have a little boyfriend. What told you?
A little boyfriend? Who you saying in front of my face?
You don't know if I have a man. You don't know if I have a Trinidad man. Be yourself, please. I would knock you out.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You trying to hurt my feelings this hour night?
Trinidad man, be yourself, please.
Hello.
You all can join me here tomorrow afternoon, same time. Right, guys? Trinidad man, stop it there. You're overgone, you know. Right.
No, I just like being real.
One comment to make, contribution to make.
Mr. Jeffrey.
Go ahead.
Mr. Jeffrey,
all those.
I just need the people to be aware of going on the streets and protesting people. Or they don't see what is going on already. What it is you talk, or what it is you're trying to do out there, it makes no sense because they are getting rid of you. And the ghost gangs that they have is the old school ghost gangs from back in the days. You dig? Certain police.
The UNC government is
certain police who is working right now with them from the ghost gangs back in the days, the killing squad, them is the men who they have close to them on the streets. Right? Hence the reason why Jason get grabbed and certain other people get grabbed. You have to keep your eyes open. Before you make this kind of movements, think about before what you're doing. You think? On your cell phone, people, let me educate all you. Take off all the location on all your cell phone. In your TikTok account, there's a location button. Go in your settings and take out that location button. Take out the normal location on your phone. Also, if you're going to your settings on your phone, in your developer mode, there's a button marked tracker. That button always on in every cell phone.
Yeah, that's
even if you take out your location.
Your SOE.
You see that tracker? Once you're going to developer mode and you press it about same times, you'll see all the different options come out. Take out that tracker. And please do not use Wi-Fi because they could find you very fast through Wi-Fi. Use data. I teach you something. Data can bounce off. You can be in a room and the data bouncing off all over the place.
Jeffrey,
I hear you want to be on the internet and talk the things.
Jeffrey, I hear you boy wanna.
Paul, hold on. Kitty wants to ask a question. Hold on, Paul. Kitty, go ahead.
I'm just asking you never think just once, never once that ever pass across your mind. Why you can't just wake up in the morning and just say like the UNC had a big event, you know how they had the little Indian arrival, they had like something to eat, any food, and all of them just they just pass out in the sleep. You never think that?
Yes. Oh God. Yes,
Father Lord, Father Lord,
Kitty.
bless us. Bless us
Let us
because we
pray.
don't know. Father Lord, bless us tonight. Our tongue, our hearts, our soul, our
Yes. This you start this life tonight with our prayer.
Before you start the
Yeah,
prayer.
I just pray. I just
I
pray every day.
started with a
I don't
prayer.
know.
I started
I love Auntie Pamela, but
Before you end up
what
with
I
the
do.
prayer, Kitty, let me tell you something. If Venezuela looking for volunteers to fly any jet, I will be the first person will end up in Venezuela to fly a jet with missiles. See how I telling you?
Hey, that what? That soldier talk. You understand? I wish Trinidad, you understand that kind of guts become your lion boy. Kamala don't want no peace all year. She want war. Imagine watch now. She need black people, Africans, to actually retaliate, fight back, to keep that SOE in place. You know. She need we to prove it.
That killer is a pilot.
And that is why people came out there and upset them. And I'm so happy that the youths that came out there didn't make no bacchanal or no confusion. They didn't pelt no missiles. They just run them and they went home. So that shows somebody is talking to them. So let us not give Kamala Persad-Bissessar and her government and her ministers what they want, because the minute you see people start to fight back in a violent manner, we get it SOE, we get in ZOSO, we get it everything. They're gonna start to write up laws that they're mad. They had to ask them permission to pee, permission to shit, permission to take a man, permission to do everything. So I'm glad.
If Abu Bakr was still alive, you feel it would have begun like that?
No.
But
Yeah,
Abu
even if
Bakr,
he was,
Abu
yeah,
Bakr
even if he was
support
still
them.
alive, he would have been down in age, you know.
Abu Bakr was supporting them. And look, his son today standing up. His son, I don't know, is that like he leaking on the side of his mouth. In one breath, they're telling, they're talking about the police. You're going to stand up with the Samaru protest and whatever. And then you're going back. You see me? Look, you see me? Let me go and I'm going and drink a strong drink. I don't drink it. Some punching and sap me need drink some and I'm going in my bed.
Sharon, his father is his father. His son is his son. He can never be like his father or think like his father.
Boy, I don't know.
All I can tell all you see that person that call Rajai that I have locked up, the afraid that man, the afraid he. You hear what I'm telling you? The afraid that man, and they're not releasing that man. And he innocent. And the kind of files he have on the government, that is why they're not releasing him.
But Trinidad killer, do you know you was a pilot too, but you say going to Venezuela and fly plane?
Hello, first to begin, my name is not Trinidad Killer, my name is Trinidad Madman. Never in life call me no batty boy name, I'm not on that.
Look what I call.
Madman. Do not father at the man. Do not ever father at the man.
Madman.
I have one last person on the panel.
Make a big mistake.
Yeah, we humbly apologize, Trinidad Madman, okay?
Yeah. All the thing in there, why UNC man on the
No, Die Hard. Nah, forget that. We know Die Hard.
Who is that? Is that UNC?
Riptide is some people. Riptide is some people and hunt. Riptide is not about party. Riptide, give your contribution, darling, with this unruly people I have here.
No, it's all right. They just come for supporting them, because I'll look for that.
Oh, God.
Lucky Trinity was now.
No. I don't feel
Riptide. Right now, Riptide disappointed.
Like you playing that
please.
No. Information I have on the party now. I would love to sell it out, but I can't. There's too much information I have on them now.
Oh, you know that statement that Trinidad madman made a while ago, putting into the alley. That is the reason, one of the biggest reasons why they send most of these people down Tectron. That is the reason why.
That is the reason for the first SOE when they was there before. Or they go back and think about it.
I'm having a surge of current in my house.
Reptile say a spine on the TV and carry back information, boy.
No. Not in a million years. I would never do that.
All right.
I still waiting for them to find the rocket launcher for the first SOE. I still can't find it up to now.
Yeah, but when they find out there's a Judas Reptile, they will deal with you, you know.
Reptile. Nah. You want to not work. You want to join the no work crew. Okay.
Reptile, your back had to be broad. You have to learn to take the thing because when the jamming start, your back had to be broad, you know.
Sharon, stop encouraging the man. You will have to go and drop a hamper for the man, you know. You know what
One thing I want to reptile. So you don't have on a blue shirt like you're a Saddam boy.
I want to do this. Me no.
I watch that jersey. How you got watch that jersey like you're a Saddam boy?
If I want to be with working with under Barry, I'm mad.
All right.
And Reptile, you see how you're handsome there? He will have buy you a Benz.
No. I ain't doing that.
Yo, that walk
Reptile next to you want to carry you to Dubai, you know.
Candace, either buy my Benz and have him benzing over.
Yeah.
No. You got men walking around your house in tongues and things, you know.
No.
I go.
Paddy trying to go to Yanadin and all, you know. Paddy trying to think, but Saddam around. Saddam is too close, boy. Give Paddy some space. You are side check.
I hear Padarat. I'm walking around in all that way.
Hello. You move platform in a different direction. I'm done with all here. I'm fed up with all here. I want no friend with none of all here tonight. As of today, pass me straight on the road, please.
No.
Candace.
Yes.
We had to buy some pink and send it for Barry.
Reptile, don't take it to heart. That's Jones in it.
Don't say that. We're not with the UNC very soon. I think we're join our next party.
I want to see Reptile face.
Reptile sweetie here is a little pretty little Indian. I got a girlfriend for him. Let me bring him up on the screen.
Yeah, bring him up on the screen.
How sweety little Indian is.
You're not going to get no WhatsApp. No, you're not going to get no WhatsApp. You're not going to get none. You're sure now. Everybody watching you.
You see, hey, princess.
They say, look at that.
Reptile, darling. You're
Angela
good.
Joseph said
Sharon, go bring your hamper for you, boy. Sharon, go help you with your hamper.
Die nothing. I will take him to come and work with me. Die nothing. Go study them and reptile.
You see? We are love on this side.
Reptile. I'm patriotic front, but I'm join the patriotic front too.
You want to know? I want you to join the PNM. I want you to join the patriotic front.
Somebody accident Reptile is single. Reptile.
You see what I mean?
No, I ain't too old. I don't need 25. Somebody asked me if I have a wife. That is madness.
You know what? Reptile, you're supposed to say have a wife. Reptile, that woman and them go and send all kind of punky pics in your DM and not behave. Yes, you actually say yes. Somebody said they're interested. A goodness among queens says she's interested. Oh Lord, Reptile, oh God, again, wife. On my platform is not Jerry Springer. Do not come here looking for man, please.
Hey, somebody send me a text and not calling no name. They tell me Reptile tasty.
I ain't calling names in the party.
I ain't calling no name.
Yeah, Angela. Angela say, my name is Stella.
Oh, they want to suck out the marrow.
The PNM, you know. I might consider.
Boy, take your time. Take your time and make up your mind. But while you're making up your mind, while you're making up your mind, over here have honey. And plenty honey. It's sweet. Just remember, I tell you that. Nice ladies.
Yeah, the ladies in the PNM much nicer than the ones in UNC. I can't lie about that.
Oh, Jesus. The time when they outcast you, they blacklist you. Oh, God, respect. You can come to the bunch.
It's not my fault for the woman in the UNC looking like me. It's not my fault.
The difference with how like the class with the PNM people, we don't push racism. We love all the way. Love all the way, boy. And all them pushing is racism. Reptile, we love you, boy.
Yes, boy. Don't study that.
Them people.
Somebody say, Reptile, the younger the berry, the sweeter the cherries. Angela, stop it. Angela, come off my life, please. Angela, you're overgoing on now. Leave.
All right.
Material virgin. Reptile is a virgin?
No.
Reptile, if you go by Barry, you would not be a virgin no more.
Don't Padarati man chatter. No never seen that a Indian man dream is to crack a black woman, no. Reptile confirm that.
Reptile only Barry touch you will never be a man.
Yeah, don't Padarati man.
You know, I want to tell you tonight.
It's a vomit.
What did you say, Reptile?
The amount of stories I hear about someone that Mr. Vomit. And I can't hear the stories.
Well, boy, keep it to yourself because you know that I know if I hear some stories right about now, I have nothing to say. Madman, no. Madman, I'm not bringing you back up. I'm not bringing back up, Madman. Say that, Madman. You see you?
One more time.
You want to talk to that? Bring him up.
Well, Princess, if I tell you what's going on with the corporation, chairman with the corporation right now to get work, we have to do to get work right now in corporation.
Oh, God. Which corporation is that?
Well, I know Digo Martin Corporation, you had to pay 6,000 to get a work. And that's a 6 months work.
Who you paying 6,000 to?
The councillor in Digo Martin.
Which councillor is that?
I'll get your name as a UNC woman.
No, but listen, all you listen, now we be real, eh? If we have to have facts, eh? Get, you want to say your facts, we dealing with that, eh? That's a serious thing, eh? We might be laughing and thing, but that's a serious thing. Once you have your facts, we dealing with that.
Hey, look, Trinidad Madman on camera. Put up Trinidad Madman. Put up Trinidad Madman on camera.
No. He's too damn unruly. He's unruly.
Hey, leave me the small box, eh? Right.
Well, then guess who rich? Guess who rich?
Good. More back than I'll reach. Trinity.
Hey, Ole, man.
Yeah, in your Trinity.
No, we're not saying here.
Why are you hearing Mr. Miss licking Toti in Wassa?
Look, you see me? I gone.
When they have a pleasant night.
I gone. All you
leave my little girl alone for me, please. Leave my little girl alone for me, please. Leave my girl alone.
When am I done?
Wait, hold on. Remember we are on YouTube as well. Wait, hold on. Remember we are on YouTube as well, people, right? And Mr. Workers' Rights. I realize this conversation going on different way. You can take us off the YouTube. You can take us off the YouTube, thank you very much, and cut it from the part where the bacchanal started, please and thanks.
Madman.